Hello, this is Clay Rowe, and I am just one member that makes up the team known as GLR1. GLR stands for Grace Like Rain, and it's operated out of the Wheeler House, which is one small part of a much larger organization known as Serve Denton. And Serve Denton is really just a one-stop shop for any and all needs that a family may have when they fall on hard times. So they do everything from food banks to medical assistance to short-term housing, and that's exactly what Grace Like Rain is short-term housing. And through our presentation, we're going to give you a little bit of background on what it is that they do and how we were able to help as a team. So hearing from us, you'll also hear from Tara Chandler, Ann Borgen, Jalen Reese, and Mark Sepulveder. So as our group, GLR1, was able to assist the organization for Grace Like Rain, the goal was, to assist families to be able to make an easy transition from short-term housing into transitional housing. So GLR's whole idea is to assist mothers with kids who have either had a rough go, spousal abuse, or fallen on hard times career-wise, whatever the case may be. They offer housing assistance when no others will. So what our goal was is to make a warmer, more homely environment for the families that would be utilizing the services of Grace Like Rain. So some social issues that you can see, obviously in most of the country, especially here in North Texas, you see a lot of homelessness, and you never know what the scenario is that may have caused this situation to, come upon a person. They may be, just like you, and they fell on hard times, and now they're struggling to get their way back to some sense of normalcy. So Grace Like Rain and the Wheeler House is there for that exact reason. It serves as a way station for women with and without kids that have come across a time in their life where there's a lack of sense of community or strong relationships for assistance when they need it, and that's including poverty and sometimes homelessness. So uh, Grace Like Rain serves as short-term housing, like I said, and the real reason our group decided to choose this project to assist with was to simply just make a safe feeling environment for people to go to. They have to bring all of their stuff. They leave their kids there. They have to still go to work. Um, their lives don't stop. It's just basically a place for them to feel safe and comfortable until they can get back on their feet.
The initial goals of the GLR1 team was to refurbish 4 rooms and a playroom for the families that lived at the Wheeler House, turning their living quarters into a space that was more inviting and family-friendly. We worked in groups and individually to complete our objective. Our other goals were to learn how to work as a team on location and online via collaboration tools. However, when we met Ms. Sherry and the families, we realized the real goal of our service learning project was to improve the lives of the families at the Wheeler House, along with enriching our own lives by just being a part of theirs. As we worked with the Grace Like Rain management team, we received our direction and our supplies, then began our journey to the land of paint. The role of civic engagement that we participated in was service learning. We used classroom and online activities to begin an engagement to assist in mitigating community issues that the Wheeler House was trying to solve. Prior to visiting the Wheeler House, during our class, we heard a brief pitch about the Wheeler House from the Grace Like Rain management team. They presented to us an opportunity to assist with changing the lives of less fortunate families. Their opportunity was they had 4 family rooms needed to be refurbished to a warmer, neutral, and more inviting color. as well as all new furniture for each room. For the kids, the playroom was expected to be the crown jewel of our engagement. We were able to paint, organize the room, and remove old books and toys. However, due to the unforeseen circumstances, the project was cut short. We were not able to finish the mural and replenish the toys via our second phase of the project. We had some project challenges, but with any group, there are bound to be a few challenges. But there's always a way to overcome those challenges and become a more cohesive team to accomplish the goals at hand. For Group GLR1, our biggest challenge was trying to find time in our busy schedules to go down and work together. With most of us working full-time, having families, and having full class schedules, this proved to be our most difficult hurdle to overcome. Everyone managed to find little windows through the weeks to go down to the Wheeler house and help, even if it was individually. We would later connect via GroupMe to discuss what tasks were started for that day and where we left off. That way we would all have knowledge of where to pick up the next time. We believe we made a positive impact on the lives of the families that lived at the Wheeler house. The most rewarding part was the smiles on the kids and mothers' faces as we worked, or when they were able to move into their new refurbished room. The appreciation we received from the families for making the changes in their environment was very humbling. We were able to give the kids a play environment of fun and educational entertainment to get away from their reality.
The future direction we are trying to make to move forward with Grace Like Rain would be to further continue giving them volunteer help and expanding their network. We could definitely provide more volunteer help by babysitting the children as needed, cleaning up the backyard, the weeds and the flower beds in the butterfly garden, as well as do toy drives to really bring in more toys and also to rack up the supplies and laundry, detergent, paper towels, all that for Grace Like Rain, and also spread the word about this program, getting more people to know about it. By posting online with permission, we would be able to announce all the latest upcoming events, bring in more volunteer help through the door, and expand the network far and wide. But this would provide much support for in and out of Grace Like Rain and benefit both parties involved. For instance, us college students having the experience to be able to put on our resume to get future jobs, as well as to be open with more opportunities. Plus, this really helps the Grace Like Rain people know that there are the connections, the community, and the people that come together to really help lend a helping hand.
As you can see, the original color of the walls was a mossy green tone. Each room had roughly 350 square feet of wall to paint over. But before we could start with the new softer white/gray seen on the next slide, it took several coats of primer to cover the mossy green from projecting through. This is what one of the family rooms looked like after we had finished priming and painting and moving in the furniture that was set up. The playroom went through an extensive, deep clean and reorganization after the painting was finished. We had even started on a new mural for the back wall. Unfortunately, we were unable to finish before the semester was moved online.